Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to back to the channel, the Jerome Strickland channel. I want to welcome you back to the Jerome Strickland channel. We're back with some more metaphysical, esoteric laws of the universe. Welcome back. I can feel your spirit. I can feel your expectation. I can feel your desire and hunger for knowledge. Well, you've come to the right place. Without further ado, let's jump right on in. Okay? We just gonna wing it. As the Spirit drops knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and revelation, we're gonna ride this road. My first quote for today: are you ready? Don't look where you are. Look from where you are. You are then you can see your future. Don't look where you are. Look from where you are. And only then can you see your future. Some people are looking at their situation. Some people are looking at their circumstance. Some people are looking at where they are. But I came here to tell you, look from where you are. You see, we live in the now, the present, ever-present moment. There is no past. There is no future. There's only the present. And you must live in the present. You must walk in the present. You must think in the present. There is no need to worry about the past. There is no need to worry about the future. For there is only the present. So look from where you are. Whatever situation you are in, look from there. And get a picture in your mind. Get a thought in your mind. That is where all reality starts. In the mind. In the consciousness. Your reality is your mentality. I said your reality is your mentality. Whatever mentality you have, that is the reality you will create. So look from where you are. And as you look from where you are, you will develop the right mentality. You must develop the right mentality. You see, all is mental. And when you understand this, your mentality, you become the creator of your reality. Creation is consciousness, and consciousness creates. You see, some people, let me throw a hypothetical question out there at you. What if God didn't create anything except consciousness? And it was the consciousness that created the reality. God created the consciousness, and the consciousness created the reality. And it is the consciousness that sustains reality. And it is the consciousness that shapes reality. Every day you wake up, reality exists because the collective consciousness of humanity has created it. We live in a matrix of pure consciousness of the now. Once you realize that it is your consciousness, that it is your creative power, that creates reality. What if God, when he said, let there be light, most people think he was talking about a physical light. When he said, let there be light, he said, let there be consciousness and observance to observe. What's the use of creation if there is no consciousness there to observe it? If there is no consciousness there to maintain it? There is no consciousness there to shape it. You must go into your consciousness. That is the going within. That is the temple. That is where God is. God created the consciousness, and it is the consciousness that creates reality. The reality you are in is being shaped by consciousness, collective consciousness and individual consciousness. Once you understand this, you understand what Jesus meant when he said, go within. It is the inner court. It is the Holy of Holies. The within is the Holy of Holies. That is where God is, where the consciousness and the creative power of you meet. And if you understand your creative power, you can create anything by visualization. You have a consciousness and a subconscious. Think of consciousness and subconscious as a car. Think of it as this, of a car. And inside that car is an engine and a transmission. Think of the consciousness as the engine. Think of the subconscious as the transmission. Neither one can move forward without the other. Did you know you could have the best engine in the world, but if you have no transmission that transmit power to the wheels, that car is not going to move. If you have a mind the mind, the senses, the five senses: sight, touch, smell, and hearing. If you have these senses but have no creative consciousness, you're just observing. But it is the creative consciousness that is the belief. That is the belief. Your creative consciousness, your subconscious, is the transmission. It transmits the power to the reality. And how does it transmit? Because it is connected to the engine. And until it is connected to the engine, no matter how powerful your mind is, unless your subconscious is connected, your car, your reality is not going to go anywhere. You must get in touch with your subconscious. It is the transmission of your reality. It transmits power to your reality. Well, somebody say, how do I do that? How do I transmit power from thought, from conscious to subconscious? You see, your subconscious is based on experience. And what you have experienced, your subconscious has taken it in collectively and uses it to create your reality. So if you have experienced a lot of people talking bad about you, a lot of people saying you're not going to amount to nothing, a lot of people saying you're not going to have nothing, a lot of people saying you're ugly or whatever, now it has seeped down into your subconscious. And your subconscious has created the reality. But those who pick themselves up and pull themselves out have rewired their subconscious. They have reshaped their subconscious. Therefore, they have reshaped their reality. You see, you must rewire, reshape your subconscious. And only then can you shape your reality. How do I do this? Simply by repetition. Think about this. Something you've done many times, over and over and over again. You reach a point where you can do it without even thinking about it. In fact, think about your job. Those assembly line workers, those people that just do monotonous work. A lot of time they're doing that work within their subconscious, because they'll be thinking about something else, and before they know it, 30 or 40 minutes done gone by. That's your subconscious in operation. What am I saying here today? You must tell yourself over and over again, and over and over again, and over and over again, who you are, where you're going, and what you want. This is how you rewire the subconscious. It's through repetition and through emotion. Your emotion is the power transferred to your subconscious. Like that, it's like the RPM in an engine. When you rev up the engines, when you rev up the engine, the RPMs go up. That is the emotion of the car. When the car revs up, but when it doesn't matter if the transmission is not engaged. You can rev that car up all day. It's not going to go anywhere. But if you engage the transmission, now you're going pretty fast. You're going very fast. You must engage the transmission of your subconscious. Rev up the engine of your mind through emotion. Engage the subconscious, and you will be on your way. You see, that's all it really takes. Repetition, emotion, and a willingness to be patient and give the polarity time to shift. You see, it takes time. You see, they have this thing called seed time and harvest. You plant the seed, give it time, and you will reap the harvest. This is how you create with your subconscious. Sometimes people call this the law of attraction. You attract things to your life by repetition and emotion. Whatever you keep doing and keep thinking and keep saying, and you interject your emotion, your reality, it creates your reality. When you think about it like that, it's not that hard. You see, many people are caught up in time. You shouldn't even think about time, because time doesn't exist. Only your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. That is the only thing that exists within this matrix. Everything you see around you, everything you experience with your five senses, here's something deep, has been created by your conscious and your subconscious mind. It is the mind of the matrix. We live in a simulated reality, powered by the conscious and the subconscious mind. So, once you realize this, you can control the game from within. You can control, There is nothing controlling your reality but you. You control your own reality. It is the belief that someone else is controlling your reality that causes your reality to be out of control. But once you get this, that it is your conscious and your subconscious controlling your reality, and that you use repetition and emotion to create your reality and shape your reality, and that time doesn't exist, only you exist through your consciousness and your subconscious. The light and the darkness, the up and the down, the left and the right, the within and the without, the as above, so below, the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious sees the light of the world. The consciousness sees with its five senses. But the subconscious is in the dark recesses of the heart. So if you want to shape your reality, if you want to recreate your reality, get your heart right. And once you get your heart right, get into the right frequency and right vibration. Begin to meditate on the reality that you want. Begin to speak the reality you want with repetition and emotion. And over time, that doesn't exist, your reality will be created. I said earlier, what if all God created was the conscious and the subconscious mind? And it is the consciousness and it is the subconsciousness that create the reality. God said, let there be light. Or God said, let there be consciousness. You see, there is a dance between light and dark. The darkness will always exist, but the light always bounces back. So you have this dance between polarities, consciousness and subconsciousness, and they create the reality. If you go down to the most deepest molecular level of anything, you will find that it is sound waves. If you go deeper than that, you will find that it is consciousness and subconsciousness. And that's all it really is. That's all any reality is. The perception of the conscious and the subconscious mind. So, to co-create with God is to go within your subconscious. Get into the right frequency and right vibration through meditation. Staying away from the ego. Staying in the love of vibration. And you will begin to see how easy it is to create the right reality. Not just the reality that you want, some physical reality of a lot of material things, but the reality of the environment an environment of love and peace and joy. That is the true currency of the universe. Consciousness and subconsciousness. The wheels, the engine, and the transmission of this reality. That's what it is. Alright? I got a couple other little things I want to talk to y'all about. So, what is our sole purpose? What is the sole purpose of all of this? Have you ever thought about that? Your sole purpose in life is to create. That's what you are here for. You are always creating. It's the what you are creating. You are creating even while you sleep. You are creating when you wake up in the morning. You are creating when you go to your job. You are creating when you come home. You are creating when you go to the store. You are constantly creating. The question is what? What are you creating? You must stay in the vibration and frequency of love. You must stay in the vibration and frequency of peace. You must stay in the vibration and frequency of joy. And stay away from negative vibrations and frequencies. And watch your creative power take over. You will sit here, well, I'll put it this way. You are here simply to create. You are powerful beyond measure. There are no friends. There are no enemies. There is no upper echelon, and there is no bottom. It is all the creation of your mind and your subconscious. So, create. I said, do what you are meant to do. Start creating. Get in the frequency of love. Get in the frequency of positivity. Get in the frequency of God, the universe, the all. And start creating. Don't try to condemn. Don't try to convert. Just be yourself, and you'll win more people than you think. You see, you don't judge. You're not here to be a judge. You are here to create. Because if you judge everything, that means you're telling yourself you have no power. you have no power to change it. But if you see something that's not right, say to yourself, I'm going to change this. And start using repetition and emotion. Speak affirmations. They are your creative power. You can speak things into existence. Somebody said, well, what if I can't speak? You can speak things in your heart. You can speak things in your mind. You don't literally have to say things. You can say things over and over again in your mind. And you will still get the same effect. Well, I'm going to make one more point. Then I'm going to let you have your day back. You are creators. Understand this. The creative power is yours. I said the creative power is yours. I said the creative power is yours. My last point for this evening. The heart. Remember when I said the engine was the conscious mind? And I said the subconscious was the transmission? Well, the heart is the wheels. What's the use in having an engine and a transmission and you have no wheels? You see, the wheels are the part of the vehicle that touch the ground. That's the part of the vehicle that hit all the potholes and the bumps. That's the part of the vehicle that moves over the ground. What am I saying here? Your heart must be steadfast. I said your heart must be steadfast. You must have a right heart. What is the use in being a creator? What is the use of creating a reality if you're going to create the wrong reality? If you're going to create a hell instead of a heaven, what is the use? So you must go into this. You must create with the right heart. A heart that is connected to source. A heart that is connected to God. A heart that is in a relationship with the inner God. And once you do this, you will create the right reality, not the wrong one. So I want you to create the right reality. I want you to have the right heart. Remember the engine, the transmission, and the wheels. The mind, the subconscious, and the heart. That's my video for tonight. Remember, you are the creator of your reality. Use affirmation and repetition along with emotion. Don't interject your ego. Do it with the right heart, with love and caring and compassion. You can do this. You can move this reality into positivity. You can turn this hell into heaven through your creative power. That's my video for tonight. I have another one coming at you soon. God bless.